Here we are going to do another example of division with partial quotients. So sometimes we have a smaller number like we did in our last video, but other times our number is a little bit larger. So I wanted to give you two examples. This one is called Go Big or Go Home. So we're going to start off with our division problem. So this one's bigger. It's 583 divided by 4. I'm going to be rewriting that so I can have it in the proper setup to start my division with partial quotients. So first I'm looking at that 4. I'm looking at that 500. I'm not going to multiply by 10 this time. I'm going to be multiplying by 100. So I can get a little bit closer to 500. I know 4 times 100 is 400. So that is smaller than 583, so we're good to go. I'm going to write that 400 below the number, and then I'm going to write that 100 on top. You can see that I'm still lining up all of my numbers by place value. Now I'm doing subtraction. 3 minus 0 is 3. 8 minus 0 is 8. And 5 minus 4 is 1. So I know that 400 is too big to divide into 183. It's more than 183. So I need to come up with some better solutions of numbers that I could multiply 4 by to be under 183. So 40 is too small. So let's double that 10, which will also be doubling that 40. So I'll have 4 times 20 equals 80. Because 40 plus 40 is 80. 80, still a little too small. I know 8 plus 8 is 16, so we're going to double it again. 4 times 40 is 160. That is a lot closer to 183, so this one is just right. We're going to take our 160 and we are going to put that underneath our 183. We're going to take our 40 and we're going to put that all the way at the top above our 100. And still you're making sure that you're lining everything up by place value. Now it is time to subtract again. 3 minus 0 is 3. 8 minus 6 is 2. And now we have a remainder of 23. 23 is still bigger than 4, so we still got some multiplication to do. We're going to see how many times 4 goes into 23. So I wrote it where we have a multiplication problem and then we have a missing number. We're going to use the about symbol because it's not going to be exact. I don't think that 4 goes exactly into 23. So I'm writing out my multiples of 4. One thing that I like to do is I like to draw dots and count up, just so I make sure that my multiples are okay. I was right, so 24 is too big. 20 seems about just right. So I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 goes into 23 5 times. And now I need to figure out what my remainder is. So I'm going to put my 5 on top. I'm going to put my 20 on the bottom. I'm going to do my subtraction. And then I'm going to see that I have a remainder of 3 because 23 minus 20 is 3. Our last step is going to be to add all of those numbers on the top and add our remainder. But remember, you're keeping it a remainder. So 100 plus 40 plus 5 plus remainder 3. Not just 3, but remainder 3. So this is 145 with a remainder of 3. I'm going to rewrite that with my original problem so whoever's grading can see what my answer is. And that's how you do partial quotient with a little bit bigger of a number.